Welcome back. We are back. This is the
This is the reason to doubt podcast.
This is the Reason Down Podcast, episode 95, and I am your host, the Supreme Pie God, Jay Sims, and we here today on Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there.
Happy Mother's Day.
To the left of me, we got.
Look at his kicks. Look at his car. All I say is.
Joe Jack 2-3, that's a dope shoe. Mr. Link. And to the right of me, we got.
I'm the freshest young nigga in the town. What? Don't nobody want to see these old ass niggas.
Young Juice.
That's funny every time I hear it.
Young Juice. This is shot by, as you know,
Don't give a damn, shorty, no jigger.
A Media. This is the Reason Down Podcast. Shout out to DJ Stino and Fresh 60 couldn't be here with us, but we keeping it rolling. Episode 95. I want to thank all the listeners, all the new viewers, all the new subscribers. Thank everybody for watching us, tuning in. Thank you. Subscribe, tell a friend.
Shout out to Steen and Katie. They couldn't be with us today.
Yeah. Y'all getting fuck y'all.
Yeah. What he said.
And I'm sitting in cuz seat. It's my shit.
Damn. Your shit now?
Fit me well, don't it?
So what he got to do to get it back?
I don't know where to negotiate something.
Okay. All right, we back. Thank you for everybody listening. All right, tell a friend. I said all that good stuff. But how y'all doing, man? Mother's Day. You have a good Mother's Day? Y'all take your mama out to eat and shit?
I went over to bless my mom, spent some time with her. She don't really leave the house. Make sure she was straight, though, as usual. Flowers and all that good stuff.
Got my mom and my grandmother together. Spent some time with them, chopped it up with them.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm tired of holidays and shit.
Yeah, it's,
Should be
I mean, it's true. Honest to God, truth. Like I give my mama flowers once a week.
Yeah.
So like, I ain't really a fan of the made up holidays. I know they all kind of made up if you think about it.
I took my mom out to eat. Me and my brother Anthony took my mom out to eat, but like I take my mom out to eat all the time.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm tired of
the
holidays.
restaurants be crazy packed.
Yeah. But shout out to all the mothers. You are appreciated though.
Most definitely. But it shouldn't take Mother's Day for you to show your appreciation. I got it.
Oh yeah. But
I got it.
what's the this something I was thinking about. What's the number one? What's your favorite mama hip hop song?
Oh, it gotta be Dear Mama. It's like classic. It's Dear Mama, then it's
Everything else.
everything else.
The rappers your generation even make mama songs?
Y'all go fuck about their mama.
Man, not nothing that hit like that, though. They probably make them, but nothing that I can even think of that'll be.
On No Limit, Master P said like you can make whatever you want on your album. You had to have a mama song and the club song and the girl
That's a
song
requirement.
on your album. That's all you had. You had to,
That's it.
or you couldn't be on No Limit Records.
Well,
I don't respect no rapper that got a song about their mama, fam.
But what about rapper that maybe ain't have a bond with his mama though?
He gotta tell me about that. He gotta tell me about that.
He gotta rap about that.
He gotta tell me why he don't fuck with his mama though. Like, cause yeah, everybody
Man, it's hard to have a bad relationship
like
with
50
your mom.
Cent. Like 50 Cent, his mama died like when he was young, so he ain't got no. He tell you about his mama though and this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Sauce Walker tell you about his mama too. That shit wasn't good either.
You got to talk about your mama, dude.
But a lot of people, like, if your mom went in your life, like your grandma wanted, you got two grandmas.
Yeah, you got to.
So you got
like DMX. DMX got the song about his grandma. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause his mama wasn't that cool, but he tell you about his mama too. But he made the song about his granny because that was like his mama.
Niggas don't do that shit no more, man. I don't know.
Man,
I think they too hard.
They ain't got no respect.
You know, motherfuckers be too hard for themselves nowadays.
I think YG like the last YG and Offset and somebody else. They made a song about their mama. That's like the youngest people I've seen do a song for their mama.
Lil Durk ain't got a song about his mama.
I ain't
I know he
heard.
got one about India, but like I wonder if he got one about his mama. I don't know. I don't think he do.
What's your favorite mama song?
My favorite is Tupac, Dear Mama, for sure. But there's a lot of good ones though. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z got the Mama Loves Me.
Who was Drake talking about when he made Look What You Done?
That's what I'm saying.
I
I'm about to say You in the Six.
Yeah.
No, it's You in the Six. When that Look What You Done, he was talking about everybody, but that You in the Six, that was like about his mama. That shit was hard.
I
That
was
shit
gonna
was,
say, he
he
did a couple.
snapped on that shit. And then Kanye, that what's that shit called? Hey Mama. Kanye, Hey Mama. Lil Boosie got a Cold Mama song. It's some good shit out there,
Lil
man.
Boosie got a song for everything. Though.
Oh yeah.
I think Cole got one on the Forest Hills Drive.
Yeah,
Talking
apparently
about-
he talking about his mama.
That was dope.
But that's what I'm saying, man. If you ain't got a song for your mama, dude, you can't really. You might make a mama song playlist. You know what's the hardest mama song? Remember that Boys and Men Mama or Soul Food?
Yeah, man.
That shit was hard.
That had you tear up. That one hit different.
Whatever, man. Hey, we appreciate everybody, man. Everybody for the support. Yo, Jack just released a new episode of Link series. It's been on hiatus for a while. But tell the people a little bit about that.
Go check that out, man. Shout out to my boy Patrick, Sold Me State, Crazy Collection. Super dope, man. I think we might have to go back and do a part 2 because I kind of snubbed him. I didn't really let him get his shit off for real. Which, like I said, my show was really about the conversations in the sneaker stores and stuff like that. But, you know, I don't want it to just be sneaker based. But it is about sneakers, so I definitely want to try to incorporate the sneakers in it. We pushed the shit out to B-roll, and that was dope. I liked it, the episode, you know, but I'm willing to, you know.
You liked it?
I liked it. Yeah, I liked it.
Is that a word?
That's what I'm going to use.
That's a word in my dictionary. Shit.
But I'm willing to listen to some type of feedback. In my opinion, I do think, you know what I'm saying, I think we're going to do a part 2 because he had a crazy jersey collection, bunch of collectibles. The man cave was set up real nice, so I think we're going to double back when we do a part 2.
What's going on with these right here?
Kind of upset with the Lakers right now, but them the LeBron
Let me bump.
the LeBron Air Max 95, 2 different shoes. I'm always a fan of the crazy colorways with the 2 different shoes.
I hate
Like
2
the
different
what
shoes.
does and stuff. I like it. I don't know. I like it.
I don't
It
know.
depends on how it's put together for me. Like the what the five.
I'm a Laker fan, so yeah, I wouldn't be mad at them, but it's just the the whole shoe is different colors and shit. That I'm not a fan. I'm
Think
not a
about
fan.
D Money when he was on Air From Ass when we was at Joe Jack crib.
What happened?
He had on them What the Files.
Oh,
He said, "Is them,
Oh,
them,
yeah.
them came like that?"
He was on that.
He was on his ass about that for about
I
30
like to
minutes.
do what the five.
but yeah, like the what the fives are like. The shoe is the 2 shoes. They totally different though. Like you would kind of look at them like you can see they flipped them a little bit and shit like that. Even them ones, the top 3s or whatever like that.
Yeah, the
that
top
makes
3.
sense a little bit.
One of
but
my favorite ones.
2 different shoes. That shit just, I'm not a fan of that. I like them though. But we didn't talk about basketball a lot. With the season going on, all crazy shit. Who y'all got, man? Who won this year?
Know who I want to say, but man,
You don't think the Lakers are gonna win it, even if they the 8th seed?
it's gonna be tough.
It's gonna be tough. Like I ain't giving up on my boys. LeBron resting too. Like I don't believe he hurt us.
I don't like them being in the play-in though.
I don't like that. I don't like the whole concept.
I think that shit dope.
I don't like that shit.
Because I was watching it earlier today, and they was kind of saying like, you know, this might not happen. Hopefully, this don't happen. But they was saying like, right now, if the shit started today, Lakers be playing the Warriors. Mm-hmm. What if Steph just go for 65?
No, but this,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, but that's what's
and then
dope.
we all like,
No. But look, that's what's dope about the play-in, right? So it go how it usually goes is the top 8 seeds.
Yeah. 8-1.
I'm gonna explain the
7-2.
plan because Charles Barkley tried to explain. He didn't know how it worked.
Yeah,
but so it's the top 8 seeds. So the 7 and 8 play each other, and the 9 and 10 play each other. So right now the Lakers is 7, the Warriors is 8. They'll play each other. No matter who win, like if they win the game, you in the playoffs. If you lose, you still gotta play the winner of 9 and 10. So say if the Lakers lose, they still gotta play like the Spurs or Memphis.
Oh,
So they'll still get in. They just gotta beat them. Now if they lose both the games, they out.
That's some bullshit. It's too
I
much.
gotta tell
You
my
wanna know
grandpa.
why it ain't bullshit though? Look, because
He was right.
every team, right? Every year you watch the NBA, and when they get close to the end of the season, them top teams, everybody they get the resting because they already made the playoff, shit like that. Only the top 2 teams is straight. 3 through 8, they gotta play every game. Like you're not gonna see Luka resting, Kawhi, all them because nobody wanted to play in that play-in tournament though. So it's like it's making every game matter in the league. That's why that shit good because for the past 10 years that shit been weak. Like they take games off like because the stuff don't matter. They gotta play until the end of the season. You know, it's only trash when your team is in trouble with being in that shit.
I was just gonna say that though. I was gonna keep it real. Like if the Lakers weren't in that position, I wouldn't really give a fuck.
Like, fam, I want to
I
see.
don't like it right
I
now.
want to see Steph Curry in the playoffs. Like, I want to see.
snap.
I
It's
want to
good for
see Westbrook
basketball.
and Brad Beal have a chance to be in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see that shit.
Cause
So
they coming for you.
yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
gonna lay it all on the
they
line.
gonna be like in that 10th spot, but they probably gonna knock whoever in there. They probably gonna get in the playoffs.
Shit, motherfucker sleep on Ja Morant, dog, man.
Yeah, but
What's,
got some
what
game.
seed they in? Man,
they did like the 9 and 10. So like,
I don't like that shit.
so they can mess around and knock us out. I don't see that happening.
No, it
See, I didn't
ain't
know it
gonna
worked
happen.
like that though. My grandpa was trying to explain it to me earlier, and I thought I ain't gonna lie, I thought he was wrong. So I'm gonna have to let him know he was right. I thought like if the Lakers, like hypothetically, if Lakers lose to the Warriors, they done. I didn't know that they go on.
See, it go like that for the 9 and 10. Like for 9 and 10 seed, whoever lose that game is over with.
Right.
But the 7 and 8, whoever lose that game, they just gotta play the winner of the 9 and 10.
Okay.
I know the thing about it, like I know you can't help, you know, saying what happened on the court, like as far as injuries and stuff like that. But that resting is some bullshit. You know, you got people paying for these tickets and stuff. You know, and then they show up and then you ain't even playing because you want to chill today.
That's what
I
I'm
understand. Like that. That man was like 82 games or something like that. I know it could be taxing on your body, especially when you're up in age. But at the same time, it's what you sign up for.
No,
That's why you make the big bucks.
All that shit bullshit. Like I don't care what nobody say because, like Michael Jordan, for instance, Michael Jordan played 82 games every year,
Yeah,
all through the
whole
90s.
career.
Like nigga only missed like 7 games in like an 8-year span or some shit like that.
Shit like that.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Getting beat up though.
yeah, so
Physical games.
But it's just like it's basketball at the end of the day. So yeah, it's some people that's hurt and shit like that. But fam, you getting paid to play basketball. Like you get out there and hoop every night though. Like you know what I'm saying? It's your job to get out there and hoop every night. But that's why I like the little play-in tournament because ain't none of that high shit. You gotta play or you gonna miss the fucking playoffs and shit.
But AD and LeBron, you know, they consistent. You know, they besides injuries and stuff like that, they come out there ready to play. That supporting cast is ass.
It ain't though. Like
They ain't winning.
it's ass without AD and LeBron. They ain't like the team is built around AD and LeBron. So
I understand
if they
that,
not there, they
can't
can't
win
win.
nothing.
But they ain't no. But I'm saying like they like the rest of the guys ain't no scrubs though. Like they should be able to win games without AD and LeBron. That's all I'm saying. Like they getting beat by anybody though. Not even the top teams. They getting beat by anybody. They getting beat by Luka by itself.
With AD and LeBron on the court, who on the Lakers can fuck with Luka without AD and LeBron?
I mean, but they got
You
nigga
talking about
had
as a
Kate.
team though.
All
As
right,
a
but as a
team.
team, Dallas is better because they got a whole bunch of role
Like
players. They got Luka
We got Montrezl Harrell not even getting no clock. Like what's going on?
because he don't work without LeBron. This thing, man. When you building a team, you building a team around your superstar player and shit. So if your superstar player get hurt, however that team work is it's gonna mess up. Like it take time to get that shit good. Like, excuse me, if like LeBron, like people always talk about LeBron when he was in Cleveland, they was trash. Like they couldn't win. They built the team to play how LeBron plays. So like when it didn't work, it just didn't work. But that's how that team. You can't call them players trash. Them the players they picked to play with him. You could get better players, but he don't want players like he. At that time, he didn't want players that can make plays. He wanted players that can shoot and play defense. That's how it is on Lakers now. Kuzma is the only player that kind of should be out there trying to get his own bucket. Like everybody else.
He ain't though.
He ain't.
He ain't.
No,
Even KCP, like y'all don't like KCP. KCP got some game though, man. Like they was there before LeBron them even got there though. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I don't respect. You know what I'm saying? It's okay, like when the superstar come to your team and your clock get limited, you slide down the bench and stuff like that. Fam, I've seen you ball before. So you think whenever it's your
When was KCP balling?
KCP balling, dude. Like you can't sleep. You can't
When?
sleep. KCP.
I ain't gonna lie, he was kind of nice in Detroit. He was kind of nice.
I'm talking about the Lakers.
Even his jumper got better and everything.
He a knockdown. He a 3 and D.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that you're supposed to be calling plays for him and stuff like that. But if you are, like I said, you're knocked down, knock him down. He ain't knocking them down. Like I feel like they ain't out there balling like they should be.
They ain't got LeBron. That's all. That's
That's not a good excuse though.
But that's all it is. But that's the reason.
But you've been playing basketball. I understand that, but you've been playing basketball your whole life though.
They getting paid to play too.
Sam, they playing against better teams.
No, they not. I'm saying like I be watching.
Who they losing to?
They losing to anybody that they play.
What team are they better than without AD and LeBron?
So they not better than nobody without AD and LeBron.
Who tell me who they?
I'm
better
saying
than?
you telling me that they not.
I don't think they better than a lot
So
of teams.
they like worst team in the league without AD and LeBron.
Close. If they didn't have AD and LeBron, they would be one of the worst teams in the league. Yes,
They shouldn't be.
But they
They
would
might.
be.
They probably would be. Yeah,
Why
they
should-
showing us that.
That's what I'm saying. Why
they shouldn't
But
be.
why shouldn't they be? They don't have no all-star, nothing on the team. Why wouldn't they be one of the worst teams in the league without AD? They was one of the worst teams in the league when they didn't have AD and LeBron before.
But motherfuckers out there hooping though. That's what you can lose like your motherfucker just lay it out on the line. Hoop.
Let the game
You hoop
be
your whole life,
two,
man.
2-3 point difference or something. They getting blasted about 25 and shit.
I was coming back on them, sleeping them and shit.
I don't know, man. I'm looking forward to the playoffs.
I ain't putting no fucking money on Lakers. I tell you that.
I feel like they get in the playoffs though.
They let Dame fuck them up the other night.
Dang, fuck everybody up.
I know.
That's what I'm saying. Like all them games they playing, I in a game that I was like, all right, they Lakers got this. Without like LeBron and AD.
But that's what we're saying. It should not be like that. They should still be able to win a fucking game.
Against who?
Let the man rest and come back and still be in position. They was what, third and before he got hurt?
Yeah.
Y'all slid all the way. Come on, man. They didn't even go 500, did they?
Shout out to LeBron, man. I ain't gonna lie. The nigga nigga make the playoffs, he go to the finals. So I still think I don't think Utah can beat the Lakers. I don't think the Suns can beat the Lakers. I don't think the only team I think can beat the Lakers maybe is like the Clippers or something like that.
I don't think the Clippers can do
And that's what I'm saying. They probably can't
they
beat them.
can.
So I ain't really worried about nobody.
I ain't gonna sleep on Phoenix though.
Who y'all think gonna win MVP?
They probably gonna throw it to what's her name?
Jokic.
Jokic. Yeah.
He probably should get it though, cause he ain't been hurt. He
He play every game.
Yeah, but man, yeah, he the most consistent.
Embiid been balling though.
Yeah, I think it's gonna hurt him. He missed all them games. I think when they sit down and look at it, I think they gonna give it to Giannis again.
Come on, man, with that shit.
Because his numbers
For
better
what,
than they
though?
was last year. That's what I'm saying.
I think they gonna get that man.
They probably gonna give it to Jokic, but if
Jokic's a fan favorite too though. You know what I'm saying? Like
He deserved it.
I think he's so quiet though, and they fourth in the West, and then the Milwaukee. This is some shit I seen Jalen Rose talking about. They said that once all the voters look at the stats and stuff, they probably gonna give it to Giannis again because his numbers better than his numbers is best. This is career best in his numbers, and they gonna end like the number 1 and number 2 in the East.
But I'm saying, like you said, with all these players missing the games and stuff like that, the other players are stepping up.
Like who?
I'm saying, like, if Giannis out, if Jokic out, you know what I'm saying? If Luka, like, Porzingis, like, he ain't playing, like, all the other players is out there, like, they want to win. Like, Lakers don't look like they want to win. I'm just saying.
Them other players ain't losing. Them other players got superstars, though. Like, all-stars besides the main player. The Lakers don't have no all-stars.
I mean, that's like, bro, you can't just say that all-stars is just what it is. Like, these people are professional basketball players.
Everybody in the league can hoop. but it's different levels of people, man.
Man,
That's
we
what I'm
give
saying.
KCP $15 million.
That's a bad move. That's a bad move. Like these is just regular players. That's why the Lakers look like that. Like these is role players. They built the feeling of a position around LeBron and AD. Other teams got big threes and shit like that. The Lakers got a big two.
Like Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
Indiana's straight. They be out there hooping. They be trying to win. Lakers don't look like they be trying to win.
They got a team. They got their team. They ain't got no injuries on their team. That's how their team is built.
But what stars they got though?
Sabonis. But it don't. But look, this is what I'm saying.
Sabonis
The
ain't
Lakers
a
might
superstar.
look, huh?
He not a superstar.
He
got named an all-star. He's not a superstar.
He been an All-Star 2 years in a row.
He's not a
And
superstar.
but look, this is the thing. But this is the thing about basketball. If the Lakers started the season without LeBron and AD, they would be trash still, but they might be more competitive. When you built a team, y'all got a team. Like this, how y'all play. This y'all format built around. This is y'all system. If the two main parts of y'all system fall apart, y'all got to create a new system, and then that shit gonna take time to get used to. On top of them not being that good though, so you got teams like Indiana. Yeah, you look at them like they ain't got that many people, or the Knicks. They've been playing with that team the whole year. So yeah, they're gonna look different. Like the Lakers ain't that good without they got a team built around two players.
That's what we saying. We don't like that shit. That's all. They
I
professional.
don't think they that trash without them. I think they just ain't playing good.
Them niggas is trash, but they good role players. But shout out to the NBA. Finals prediction gonna be Brooklyn Nets versus Lakers, man. I'm going with the favorites.
Who you got winning?
The Lakers.
Would it help a full Brooklyn team?
Yep.
I'm just asking. I mean, I hope that happens. I'm just asking.
If the Lakers not hurt, I got the Lakers winning because I feel like they ain't got nobody to check AD. They're gonna trouble AD, but it could go either way. And it always the super teams they always lose the first year they get put together.
Yeah.
But shout out to the NBA. Looking forward.
No, I'm fucked the Nets anyway, so they getting all slip and fall for all I care.
They been losing too though. They
I
been
know.
losing. They maybe lost some money. Only bet I needed. On the other sports news, y'all see y'all Floyd Mayweather versus Logan Paul. We talked about that last week, but
Got his hat.
nah. But did y'all peep? Jake Paul took Floyd out. Y'all see that? That shit.
There's all types of memes about it.
Floyd was looking fucked up. I ain't gonna lie. I'd have been mad
He
too.
went and got a tattoo.
He got fucked up though. He got black eyes, nose was busted up, and everything.
It's all part of the money.
So the brother took the hat, not the one that he.
It wasn't even the one he was fighting.
The one that knocked out Nate Robinson.
Yeah,
is the one that took the hat.
Yeah.
Got your hat. That's too much playing.
I ain't never seen Floyd that mad.
Yeah, he was salty. He trying to start a beef with Jay-Z. He was saying that shit was corny. He got the mocking him. He was on Deuce. Deuce got to show that clip to Deuce.
Hey, when they was on the plane and he snatched his hoodie. He snatched the strings on his hoodie, dude. They play too much. Hey, they play too much. They entertaining though. I fuck with Gilly and Wallow.
Shout out to man, our home girl, man. Round of applause. Round of applause. Shout out home girl, St. Louis own Jonica Booth,
AKA Blue
aka Blue.
from the Bad Girls Club.
She was on the. We knew her from, you know what I'm saying, we've known her for a while and whatnot. She was on the Bad Girls Club. And now.
Got a couple different projects in between then.
Mm-hmm. But it's a new show on HBO coming out, started by Issa Rae. It's called Rap Shit. It's basically a story, from what my knowledge, it was inspired by the City Girls. But Jonica, she gonna be one of the cast members on the show, you know. So, like I said, round of applause to her.
One of the stars.
She's gonna be one of the main characters on the show. Jonica Booth. Shout out to her, man. She always show us love, support us with the show. And
She been grinding for a long time too, and that's just kind of like let you know, never give up. You never know, you might be right around the corner from the real bag.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and that's just a great
consistent.
opportunity, man. With Issa Rae, like the show Insecure. If you never watched it, that's definitely a dope show to watch it. Watch that with your old lady. And
You say
whatnot.
she started that on YouTube?
Yeah, well, if you don't know about Issa Rae had a show on YouTube. Basically, she was filming it herself and all that. She just had her own show on YouTube. I don't think it was called Insecure, but it was just like the show Insecure on HBO. But it started on YouTube. She had a fan base from YouTube, and then somehow
pitched that or somebody
HBO reached out or whatever, and they put the show on HBO. Season 5 of Insecure coming out this year. It'll be the last season, but it's definitely one of the best shows, like black shows in the culture.
To get 5 seasons, it got to be something.
But it could keep going on if they wanted to.
I'm just saying, like, to get at least 5 seasons.
Yeah.
Like some shows get 1 season, they one and done.
They out of there.
But it's definitely it's an authentic black show. People might look at it like we always talk about, like, man, we misogynistic and shit. So you might have looked at it like, I ain't watching that shit. It's a girl. Like, you think it's a girl show, but it's not. It's a black show. Like, like. The first time I watched it, I was like, huh? Like, I was kind of confused. Then I'm like watching it. I started watching it with my woman, and then, shit, I like the show more than my woman almost. You know what I'm saying? But it's not just, it's about women, but it's about men too. It's just about black people, like how they interact with relationships and everything. But HBO gave Issa Rae the bag, and she developed in multiple shows and everything. But this show that's coming out called Rap Shit, it's loosely based on the City Girls and everything. So shout out to Jonica.
That's dope.
Definitely be watching that. I'm an HBO fan. I watch everything on HBO. Like, whatever, like shows that come out on HBO, I always just give them a chance.
You gonna give it a shot?
Yeah, because like they got a high percentage on their quality, man. Shout out to How to Make It in America, man. One of my favorite shows ever. It got canceled after 2 seasons. I'd be upset every time I think about it, man. How to Make It in America.
Must not been that good.
No, they ain't true.
Nah.
No, but that's what I'm saying. That's the thing about TV. I only brought it up because basically How to Make It in America is a lot like what we doing here. We building something from the ground up. It basically was about 2 young people. They was like in their late 20s, and they just was hustling in New York. A white dude and a Puerto Rican dude, and they was trying to make it. So they started a clothing line. It wasn't working, and then it started working. It was just building and building. But it just show you how you got to grind to make it. They had regular jobs and they built it to something else. And anybody that watched that show, it's like a cult-like following. Like if you get on Twitter and type in How to Make It in America, you're going to see threads of people like, man, bring the show back, HBO Max and shit. They actually just did a little, it was like just an Instagram video. It's a minute Instagram video. And they brought like the 2 main characters back. Shout out to Brian Green. He actually from St. Louis, one of the main characters. But they actually brought the 2 characters back, and they had like a scene, like it looked like it was at the show. Like, you know what I'm saying? They talked to each other and they walked off. So it looked like the show was coming back, but it was just some like an ad for like some New York shit. You know what I'm saying? So like the internet got hyped like last week, like, oh shit, it's coming back. But it might come back though with HBO Max and shit though, with all that. Like,
Or maybe somebody else.
It's like you never know what's going on behind the scenes as far as negotiations and stuff like that.
Yeah, but that's just a show, man. Like it's hella shit. Like on HBO, they got Entourage and like I said, How to Make It in America and just Insecure. They just got like a lot of lifestyle shows that relate to the culture or whatever. And so I'll be looking forward to that, man. Shout out to Jonica. On to other news. Man, I just want to say, man, fuck Elon Musk, man. That nigga fucked up the church's money last night on Saturday Night Live.
I thought I was gonna wake up to a fucking.
How you say, Dogecoin?
Dogecoin.
They said basically, Deuce, you had some money in that shit? You took an L too?
I took a big.
Like, motherfuckers was telling me, they said whatever Elon Musk say on Saturday Night
Make or
Live
break.
is gonna make or break
It
Dogecoin. And I woke up this morning and it broke.
It didn't go through it didn't bottom out.
I mean, it didn't bottom out, but shit.
Definitely, I thought I was gonna wake up to
I was looking good yesterday though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, the last 3 days.
That's what I'm saying. I was looking good. Then I woke
It's
up.
been trending up, but
And I'm
even with it going down, it still ain't down as low as it was a week ago.
Oh, it's lower than it was a week ago.
It's gonna still keep dropping, but I would encourage some people to, if you gonna stay in it for the long run, like buy something right now though. Like don't take everything out, cause we don't, you know.
I ain't take everything out, but I just kind of took a little something out. But
I'm just saying that shit might go back up there, you know. So
I hope. But I was just thinking about that shit with the cryptocurrency. Like, if the Dogecoin or whatever, what if that shit really did go up to like how Bitcoin went up or something?
that's what I'm saying.
But it'd be crazy. No, but it'd be crazy because there'd be so many people like millionaires. Like us in this room right now would be millionaires. Like if that shit just went to like 40,000. That shouldn't be crazy though, man. Like,
I'm acting funny.
No, real shit.
Like that shit have fuck up
I
the
don't know
world.
nobody.
Like all these like you know what I mean, niggas, just random niggas I see on Facebook posting their Robin Hood talk.
They don't know nothing about
got
nothing.
like 4 bands and this shit. Like this shit just went up. I'm looking like nigga, you don't need no legal money. Like you don't know how to act. You know what I'm saying? Like if that shit just blew up and like everybody just was on.
Hey, I mean,
Niggas acting up already with this PPP money.
I'm
man.
going to work tomorrow. I'm throwing my badge on the desk. Straight up.
No, I'm slapping motherfuckers. I go if I turn around like that, I'm going to work, putting hands and feet on people.
yeah, but then you gotta go to the courthouse.
It's cool. I got money. I pay.
There you go.
I'm cool.
You gonna let,
I ain't never been in too
you gonna
much
let your
trouble.
lawyer know before you even go. Yeah, I was gonna. Be
I ain't
bad.
been in too much trouble. You know what I'm saying?
They gonna
First
pay the retainer
offense,
and everything, already.
all that.
I'm gonna go down.
Oh yeah, and I gotta turn myself in, or they can just handle it.
You gotta have somebody record it though.
No, I ain't even into it for the fame, and then
I'm saying just for yourself.
It's a couple people.
You gonna take Deuces down there? You gonna be like, "What's up? This Sims coming to work with the cameraman. What's going on?"
Nah, you gotta fuck some people up, man. But I was just thinking about this shit, man. The cryptocurrency. I know I got a homie, man. I ain't gonna put his name out there, but this nigga ain't never had no money ever, man. And he showed me his bank account. He had like 300,000 in that shit. So that shit is real. It's real. Ain't a lot of cap in that shit, man.
Nah, it's real. I like you said, I don't say no names, but I know a motherfucker that got into it before it was even up to a cent, and $600,000 later. So for the people who don't think it's real, it's real. You just gotta. It's all about knowing what you're doing. Or I just say do your research.
Do your research.
Yeah, do your research.
And stay in tune with it. You know.
When I say the boy got his own money, he got his own money.
But don't put nothing in there that you can't afford to lose.
Yeah.
I just say that.
That's what any
That's what I
investment.
tell. Yeah, but people don't be realizing that shit sometimes.
It's like gambling, man. Fuck it.
Yeah, I'm in this property right now. Some shit I can see.
Nah, real shit.
Some shit
though.
I can control.
Yeah.
You can't control the market.
I don't like that shit at all.
I can
man.
control that motherfucking rent every month though. I can control that.
I got something funny, man. Y'all know I like the young rappers. And shit. This is cool before we get into music, right? You know how the young rappers and shit like to remake songs and shit like that. The drill rappers and shit. Y'all remember this little bop? Hold on. I remember this joint. Little Mariah Carey. Little shit.
Alright,
I want to see Mariah and Mary J in the verses. We'll talk about that later. But, a little one of these young, as Katie would say, one of these young punks call herself redoing some shit.
By the time you see me spin your baby, but you already bang. Two shot pop that's good noodle looking like beef lo mein. Matter of fact, come out your thighs, your clothes. We got
You
no
got
time
mask
for
on.
foes. Yeah, my niggas 10 toes. And you know I'm about to let it off. Bitch, I'm posted with the game.
guns, pointing all the camera. You know what I'm saying?
Who shot that? AE Media?
He don't do videos with put guns no more, man.
That's like AE Media production right there.
So this young man was going viral on the internet. You know, people was liking the song. He was doing this thing, talking about he gonna let it off. You know what I'm saying? And he was on Twitter. He said Mariah Carey has 24 hours to respond. And Mariah Carey responded. And she said, how about y'all got 24 hours to respond to my lawyer?
Checkmate.
Damn.
That shit got took off of everything.
She said she ain't playing. She ain't in the fun.
Like, I ain't in none of that. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was slick. I'm like, okay, I like Mariah moving out here, man.
That's a lesson though to all the young rappers, man. Some of these motherfuckers ain't playing with their copyrights and shit, man.
No.
Get your shit together.
Social media don't play about the copyright.
But actually though, that
Snatch your
shit
shit
probably
down.
made dude bigger though. I ain't gonna, like, you know what I'm saying? That probably was a good.
Hopefully.
You know what I'm saying? Mariah Carey said something to him, and hopefully he got some other shit that he can, you know what I'm saying, put out there. But that won't be the cut.
Whole video with no audio.
Oh, that shit got took out of everything. I found that video like on Twitter. Like Twitter is like
Shit ain't coming
a
off.
wasteland. Like that, everything stay on there. But yeah, I just thought that was funny, man. Shout out to Mariah Carey. New music. Did y'all you peeped any new music yet, Juice?
Yeah, I listened to. I haven't listened to none of the albums all the way through, but I listened to T Grizzly, 2C, Lil Papa. I know Johnny. You ever listen to Johnny Cinco? He's one of y'all.
Yeah, I know Johnny.
He dropped some new shit.
One of my homies, dude, Johnny Cinco, their favorite rapper. Who was that? Real Early. Remember we had Real Early on the podcast?
Yeah.
He said Johnny Cinco his favorite rapper.
Johnny Cinco hard.
He cool.
He dropped some.
I never heard nobody say that was my favorite rapper though.
Nah, I ain't my favorite rapper, but he hard. He dropped some new shit. Who else? Quando Rondo.
Sean Rondo got shot, didn't he?
Oh, he got shot at.
He didn't get hit.
That boy ought to make a track that say "ma'am." A single.
Man,
And he need to.
I turned that. I couldn't even watch that shit.
I kid you not, man.
Ma'am. He need to make a single called "Ma'am."
You see that boy did a show with nobody there?
Yeah.
You think wasn't nobody there because nobody fuck with him or they was scared?
No, wasn't nobody there because they was scared. Like motherfuckers fuck with. I still listen to Quando Rondo music. Like,
Yeah.
can't nobody deny that dude make good music. It's just motherfuckers.
There's
You know
people
how.
that can deny that.
You think he don't make? You don't think he make good music?
No.
Like at all.
No.
I'm not saying he like a fucking top 10 rapper.
No, I don't think he can. I think it's shit trash. I think he trash.
Okay, well I don't think it's shit trash. And nobody.
You might
before-
listen more of it than you have.
Yeah.
No, I checked Quando Rondo out. He trash.
Well, no, you fuck with music, so I.
Yeah,
believe
yeah,
you.
no, I'm saying no, but
like-
that's what I'm saying. So,
I'm saying, but like I know a lot of niggas. Matter of fact, Nigel
so I take it back. So
listened to Quando Rondo before, but
I think he trash, but to me he sounds a lot like a lot of people. Like if you like such and such, you should like Quando Rondo too. So if you think that's good music, yeah, people shouldn't just not like him.
so who you think he sound like?
A lot of people. Like that's why I don't like the Tootsie nigga, because I feel like he sound like 30 niggas. And I like the other people better. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, that makes
like
sense.
I like A Boogie better than I like Tootsie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather just
If you gonna listen to somebody sound like that, you just gonna listen to that one person.
I listen to the person I listen to first. You know what I'm saying? It almost just go like that. Like whoever I heard first,
That's they sound.
you know what I'm saying? Not even they. It's just like, all right, man. I ain't got time to just be listening to all you little niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I just have to wait till somebody tell me like, check this song out or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause shout out to Zach in the back. Zach for the past 3 days, fam. I don't know if he was like drunk or something like that. Every time I ran into him like 3 times. He asked me if I listened to the Tootsie album. I'm like, fam, you just asked me this yesterday, dog. I'm like, no, I'm not listening to this shit. Tell me what to listen to. Because you keep on talking, is it that cold?
I've only listened to probably 3 or 4 songs on there, so I don't got a review for that one yet. But Quando Rondo shit, I think people just.
Who's Tootsie? Boosie son? I'm being
Nah,
for
yeah.
real.
He
That's a little Tootie.
Tootie.
Tootie badass. Man.
rapper, singer from.
All Boosie kids rap.
Dude.
His daughter rap. Aviana, she tight. She be snapping.
Who was them? Who was them cats that Gilly be talking about? Them his sons.
Yeah,
Them
his
is,
son.
mac and cheese.
Yeah.
They got a
That's
little
like
hit out right
buzz.
now. A little buzz.
They got a little buzz.
I
They
like
gonna
that
BET
song.
Jam.
I'm gonna play that for my sleeper. I think the mac and cheese.
What's it called? Ignore.
Ignore it. Yeah, I like that shit. But no, I ain't really this week. I ain't really listening to no new music, man. I listened to Cole, that new Cole, that
He dropped
interlude.
that track. Yeah.
I ain't listening.
That was kind of. I ain't like that shit. Just 2 minute joint. He was snapping. No, I mean I like the song, but don't play them. You could have just waited till the album came out. They was just putting a little 2 minute shit out there. But J. Cole, he full on with the shit. He got a documentary coming out tomorrow. On the I don't know if it's gonna be in parts, but he got a documentary coming out tomorrow talking about the
What though?
new album, probably on YouTube. So
When is it supposed to be dropping? You got a date yet?
his album come out May 14th, next Friday. It come out Friday, but he got a documentary coming tomorrow about the album or whatever. I'm excited for that. That's why I ain't really when some dope shit coming out, man. I ain't fuck all them young punks. Like T Grizzly, I like T Grizzly, but all this shit be sounding the same. Like sound he trying to
He from Detroit, dude. All that shit sound the same.
but it sound like he trying to recreate that like his hit. You know what I'm saying? That First Day Out shit.
Yeah.
It's like he trying to remake that song for 3 years.
I ain't gonna lie, I can't disagree with that. Cause
That's
the album do kind of sound like the last one, but
Like he trying to get another one with the exact same sound. But I think that's a good thing though. I think with the world opening up, the country opening back up, I think a lot of artists about to start dropping. Like they said they already got a date, May 28th. Lil Durk and Lil Baby album come out. Voice of the Heroes. I'm here for that.
my birthday in June, the whole June is gonna be Dirk and Baby captions. Every week, I might post a pic every day.
They got that song on
28
They
days.
gave people a little preview on that Khaled. That song they got on the Khaled. I like that shit. Lil Durk versus Harder, baby. 2 verses too.
That's alright. I ain't gonna argue with you. We
I
gonna
like
see
Lil Durk
who
more.
gonna go harder on that.
I like Lil Durk better more than I like Lil Baby though. So I don't
Why?
know.
Because he's more versatile.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. Because I feel like Durk, he can do that singing shit, but he can really rap too. Like he can go. Like Baby, whatever Baby bring, like he can bring that too, or he can sing the shit. Like I feel like they gonna mesh good together on their album. They album
Who would you compare that to, like a duo in the past?
Drake and Future. I only say that because
Are you saying as far as compliment each other, or are you talking about same level?
I don't feel like
I mean, like I meant compliment each other.
Okay.
That's what I meant.
I don't know. I gotta hear it first and say who is. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I don't know if they gonna compliment each other that good. It might not be no good. I just meant Drake and Future because when Drake and Future dropped they tape, at the time they was like the 2 hottest niggas. And I feel like right now, like you got Drake and J. Cole and them niggas, but Lil Baby and Lil Durk, like them little niggas is hot. They hot. Like you know what I'm saying? Like them 2 of the hottest niggas. They doing something together. So I feel like that's what I meant. Like just the energy of it. Like they not in the same label, and then they just doing some shit because they just 2 hot niggas. But they saying Cole coming.
That shit gonna be so hard. Wait till the 28th.
And there's people like that. Like
I
when
might
that
not
Drake
even
and
work
Future
on the
shit
28th.
came, when that Drake and Future shit came out, I didn't even like that shit. My favorite song on that Drake and Future shit is the song when Future got by himself, Jersey, and the song that Drake got by himself. They're my 2 favorite songs. Like that Future and Drake album sound like a whole bunch of Future songs that was already done. Drake jumped
Just
on.
hopped on them.
It's a
See,
couple.
I don't
of
think
them.
this one gonna sound like that though, because I've been seeing them in the studio together.
Yeah.
Like they really putting that shit together.
Yeah, I ain't really a fan.
And I just looked at 28th is on a Friday. I might not even work that fucking day. I might just learn the whole album all day.
How you feel? The rapper The Game, right? He put out my best top 10 rappers alive list in order. He ain't include himself though. And he said, by the way, he'll go bar for bar with anybody on this list. Number 10, Lil Baby. Number 9, J. Cole. Number 8, Andre 3000. 7, Drake. 6, Snoop. 5, Kendrick. 4, Eminem. Lil Wayne. Number 3, 2, Nas. 1, Jay-Z.
So I'm assuming that's all time. Is that all time?
He said top 10 rappers alive.
Alive. Okay.
How y'all feel about it?
I wouldn't have. And y'all know I ride for Lil Baby, but I wouldn't have put him number 10. Like, that's my nigga.
The
But
list
come on,
don't
man.
sound crazy. Like, I hate when people put it just a crazy list out. It don't sound crazy.
The other 9 wasn't that bad, but I don't think I would have put Lil Baby that high yet.
That's the thing.
Number 10?
I wouldn't put Andre 3000 on this list. Not saying that's one of the greatest rappers of all time. Shit. When the last time you heard Andre 3000 verse? He ain't dead, but like, that nigga don't even rap no more.
That's why I asked, was it all time? Because I'm like, I ain't heard nothing.
He just, I guess he just saying like the people that's still alive. Like Snoop, right? Snoop is like, if you had like an all-time just rapper list, I guess, he could be in the top. He could be number 1 on your list or some shit like that. But we just top 10 best rappers alive. When you say best rapper, I just feel like
Bars.
somebody spitting.
Bars.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I never would put Snoop in that. Like Snoop ain't rapped like that since his, like, he was rapping on his first album and he just was Uncle Snoop since then. You know what I'm saying?
Just an icon.
Eminem, I like Eminem. I hate Eminem. I respect Eminem at the same time. Can't stand Eminem. Drake, I feel like Drake too low. I like the list. It's just the order fucked up to me.
So you cool with Lil Baby at 10?
Nah, but when he say best rapper, that's why I got it's just how he worded it. Like when he say best rapper, it's weird to me. If he would said the top 10 hottest rappers and Lil Baby was on this list, I'm cool, but I don't think Lil Baby can rap that good. You know what I'm saying? Lil Baby I never heard Lil Baby say some shit and I'd be like, oh shit. Like,
I can't say that.
he might say some real shit that I feel, but like Gotti will say some real shit that I feel. Like I never put Gotti on the best rapper list. Even though you saying some real shit.
You saying on a sense of like when Lil Wayne put some shit together.
Exactly.
You're like, fuck. Damn, how the fuck he think of that?
You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm saying. Like,
I can't lie. I feel like I heard a couple bars from Baby.
Like what?
Baby.
I heard a few too, but
that's how you know. Like it ain't really that. You remember something. You know, like if I ask you to say some Lil Wayne shit, you gonna remember some Lil Wayne shit. You gonna remember people saying some shit like. Lil Baby ain't never said nothing that went over my head where I had to like think back like, well, what'd he say or some shit. I've never rewind the Lil Baby verse like, wait, hold on, what he say? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's I don't know. I mean, but everybody got different criteria because like,
no, that's my
whatever you feeling, that's just what you feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody say some shit that you feel that shit. You ain't nobody gonna change your mind on that. I'm just like I enjoy Lil Baby music, but nah,
I think he snapped on that commercial.
You know what?
Which one?
The commercial.
What commercial?
On that My Turn.
Oh yeah, the song. I thought you were talking about a real commercial.
And then there's something to prove. Like, well, that might be one of my favorites. He snapped on that shit. He said a bunch of shit. I just can't think of it.
But that's what he was just saying. He was just talking his shit. It's a difference.
That's hard though.
No, yeah, that's hard. It's a difference between just talking your shit. But when Eminem say some shit that's like some crazy
when you
shit,
put it up against that kind of shit,
but Nas say some shit that's like, or like the people on the list, like Drake be saying some shit that's like some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he might Drake so cold because Drake say simple shit, but it's like some shit you never like.
Man.
This is simple as shit. Like Drake be like, I'm top 2 and I'm not 2. Like it's just like he's saying the number 1 rapper.
He just said some shit like that. Next week I'm gonna come with some shit, a list of shit Lil Baby done said.
Lil Baby not nice and not like.
I didn't say he was nice.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. Tell me them. Baby don't really be having too many punchlines.
I'm gonna just come with some shit that he said.
I disagree. I think he got some crazy punchlines. Like I ain't gonna lie to
They
you.
got some punchlines. You can't
I like
say
Lil
punch-
Wayne, like say Eminem, Lil Wayne, like that's the
Fab. Do we got punchline like Fab?
Why you gotta compare
Fab
it
is
to
a
that though?
punchline executioner.
I'm just saying, like y'all.
You don't have to compare it to that though.
Who am I comparing it?
You don't have to compare it. Just say the nigga got punchlines or he don't. He got punchlines.
I never really. I listen to Lil Baby. I don't be hearing Lil Baby punchlines. Like
That's all right. May 28th.
it's gonna be a whole bunch of flows on there. He gonna be rapping.
It's gonna be some
He gonna be saying
punchlines.
some shit,
It's
but
gonna
like
be some punchlines.
his Lil Baby captions don't be crazy. That's let's put it that way. He don't be having a lot of captions. That's what the kids into caption rap.
That's where I get all my fucking captions.
I don't be impressed by your captions.
I do.
Give me one.
Go to my Instagram.
Come on, man. Shout out to Lil Baby, man. I go to Lil Baby for the vibe, man. I don't go to him for.
I go to him for my cap. He say all the shit I want to say. I just don't say it because that ain't my personality.
Shout out to DJ Khaled, #1 album in the country, man. He was hating on Tyler the Creator last time. He ain't get the #1 album.
He ain't getting no one this time, did he?
Yeah, he got #1 album in the country now. But last time he dropped the album, he was pissed because Tyler the Creator was at #1 album. He was like, "Who the fuck listen to Tyler the Creator?"
You gotta look at it from his perspective though. Like, man, I done called all these motherfuckers and brought all these motherfuckers to Miami, and I still didn't go #1.
That's what I'm saying though. All that shit don't matter. Like, I don't know, man. Like, Khaled album straight. Khaled. I watched it. I can't remember who said it, but I feel like we was talking about that shit last week. I feel like Khaled make them albums and they like the Jay-Z and Nas song. I'm the biggest Jay-Z fan. You know what I'm saying? Nas fan. Mm-hmm. I might have liked that song more if Khaled didn't act like that was like the best song ever. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't all that. Like,
I think that's his personality though.
yeah, I think that's what hurt him though.
He just a super hype man, like 24/7.
I think that's what be hurt. I think that's what, because it'd be like people because we all talking about his album. People was killing his album. Like they was like shit trash and shit. But I think they was just saying that because it's something they put too much expectation on it. You know what I'm saying? Like he got all these features and you just gotta put that shit out and just let people do it. Like I think nowadays the rollout shit, I think that shit is over with. No, back in the day, DMX album could be coming out. You might see commercials. You might see like posters everywhere. Like they saying his album coming out and shit.
Like a movie.
Like J. Cole, that nigga said last like this week, Tuesday or something, he said my album come out on the 14th. He put out a 2-minute song and that's it though. Like he ain't doing no extra shit. Like the album coming out and people gonna buy it. Like Lil Baby and Lil Durk, like they said their album come out on the 28th and that shit about to come out. Like I feel like when you give people like a rollout, like if you say like my album come out in August and it's May right now, you giving people all that time like just to hate on your shit or something. Like you guys just gotta bust them in their head like here it go, so they won't have no expectation. Because once you build up expectation, when you build up expectation though, that's when they gonna kill you. Like Drake right now, Drake in a fucked up position. Like that Certified Lover Boy shit, he done push that shit back like 4 or 5 times. When that shit come out, it don't matter how good that shit is, they gonna act like it's trash though because it gotta be perfect. He doesn't even gotta come out with Michael Jackson Thriller.
It's still going platinum though.
No, it's Drake. So it's still, but it don't. But that type of shit bothered that dude though. Like views. Mm-hmm. He still feels the right way that people thought that shit was trash. Mm-hmm. And views ain't trash, but it
just didn't live up to the expectations.
It didn't live up to the expectations because he was like he dissing niggas. I'm going back to views. When he dissing Meek, like I'm going back to views. Like he was promoting that shit for so long, and then when it finally came out, it didn't live up to people's expectations. But you'll never live up.
So if you're a rapper, like, do you care about what people say, or do you care about how your album do?
I think it would depend on what position you in.
Exactly. I feel like Drake at this point he living for legacy. So I feel like somebody like Drake, everything he put out is he don't give a fuck. He know Drake can get on Drake can sell a blank CD. People don't buy CD, but Drake can fart on the song and like that shit'll go platinum. So it's him. I think he living for people like appreciating his music now. You know what I'm saying? He trying to create classics. It's people that think that dude still ain't got one classic. Like it's a podcast. He a DJ. His name Bootleg Kev. He posted a picture with Drake, and he said like, I argued with Drake at this party all night about him not having a classic and shit. How I feel like he don't got a classic. It's people that really think that dude like still ain't got a classic album. You know what I'm saying? Like no matter what, that shit bother people. And then you gotta think how he feel. He the number one. He's selling the most and shit like that. And it's still people that think Kendrick is better than him type shit. Like Kendrick and Drake probably gonna beef because of that shit. All because of just people saying that type of shit though. But I feel like if you're a new artist, you want to get your money, so you kind of just want to sell. But at a point, you live for legacy. Because I feel like Drake, J. Cole, he got that documentary coming out, and like the little clip they put out. Basically, he was explaining that. Like at this point, this is where rappers get comfortable and shit. And then like I didn't want to do that. He said something though, but he basically was explaining that like he hungry now because he want to be the best. Because it was a time where Cole was saying like none of that shit mattered. He was trying to be the best, and then people he felt like people wasn't appreciating like he was, and then he realized that shit didn't matter. And that's when he made like his best work, when he didn't act like he didn't care, Forest Hill Drive. But now it seemed like he trying to be the best again, because it's just he competing with himself. Because no matter what he do, it's gonna sell, because he got that fan base now. I don't know. How y'all feel? Y'all feel like that shit? Did that shit like matter about like the sales and shit? Because how I judge sales, it matter, but it's just one part of it. I feel like sales can project how big an artist is. It don't say how good something is, but it just kind of like who we comparing these people to. Because I feel like if you never went platinum, you can't really, your music never even reached amount of people to even judge it. You know what I'm saying? But like, so like, we can't compare Rondo to Lil Baby. Because it's like, yeah, y'all both rappers and shit like that, but y'all are two different playing fields. Like,
yeah.
It's people that listen to Lil Baby, they never even heard of you. So it's like, that's how I judge.
Like, Quando Rondo, he like D3.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna do
his games ain't even on TV.
That type of shit. But he got a fan base. He making money.
He nice. Yeah.
But it's just like, nah, fam. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not comparing these people to you. That's how I look at sales and shit. Just trying to tell people, because that's one thing you talk to just a regular person. They might love G Herbo and be like, man, G Herbo my favorite rapper. He's this and he's that. He's better than everybody. He's like, all right, yeah, maybe, but he ain't even made it yet, technically, when it comes to that rap shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's still kind of on his way up. That's kind of how I look at sales.
Yeah, sales to me is like you said, it's just a part of it. And to me, it's about the people that really matter is the people that appreciate music. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you get a mainstream song, motherfuckers just gonna listen to you. But think about the thing about those people, they listen to whatever is pop. They listen to whatever is hot. You can't even say they appreciate it because they listen to it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's just about the people that really fuck with the music, how they feel about it.
I'm gonna tell y'all, like, it was even if y'all didn't pay attention to it or y'all never did, it was 50 Cent is the reason why people care about numbers. Because before 50 Cent, people didn't know what these things was. Like, they might have knew what like platinum was or some shit like that. But when 50 Cent went to dissing people, that's what he would say. My shit sold this. This person never even sold that. So he let the people in on like the business side. Yeah. So it's like, and they was dissing now like it's a joke. Like such and such only sold this his first week. Nobody knew what people sold their first week. You know what I'm saying? Like that wasn't the thing that everybody knew. But like after 50 Cent came out, that was like his leverage because he was selling so many records and shit. But that's what killed 50 Cent at the same time. Because when Kanye outsold him, like you made your career on these numbers, and Kanye outsold you on these numbers. So like
when live and die by the numbers.
Exactly. So now you look at 50 Cent. 50 Cent doing straight. I mean, he's 50. Like he got the TV shit popping. That music shit though, he kind of gotta leave that alone because he'll never live up to what he used to do. And that's a person that's living off that shit.
But he created that monster.
Exactly. So it's like before that, it wasn't even talked about in average conversation.
Now it's like that's all they talk about.
Yep. And that's what I'm saying. Before,
to me, I don't respect it because, like I said, the numbers that you getting is from people that listen to whatever the fuck is hot. And you ain't really being judged by the people that really appreciate music.
Mm-hmm. But that's what I'm saying. Like you kind of talk your shit though, like, cause I'm doing these numbers. Like you got like Moneybagg Yo. Shout out to Moneybagg Yo. I like Moneybagg Yo, but he popping his shit like he one of them niggas because he doing numbers. He getting this a show and shit like that. But is Moneybagg Yo like really that nigga for real, or is he just popping right now? You know what I'm saying? Like, would you bet
he could really rap? I could say that.
Would you bet your money that Moneybagg Yo would still be on top in 5 years with the type of music he make?
I wouldn't bet. Like I wouldn't snug him, but I wouldn't bet.
Yeah.
I mean, he sold 100,000 last week.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He doing good right now, but it's like I'm not saying he won't, but I wouldn't bet on Moneybagg Yo.
Why? Is it because of the
the
type of music he make?
Yeah.
I would bet on him to continue to make good music. As far as the numbers go, then that's up to the people. But like he could really rap, so I would bet on him to keep putting.
I would like he be Rich Homie Quan. You know what I'm saying? Like Rich Homie Quan was that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Doing the same thing Moneybagg doing right now.
That's fucked up.
What Rich Homie doing right now? He's still making good music though. Cause
what the fuck Rich Homie do wrong is what I want to know.
I don't know.
Even that shit he dropped, what was that, 2 years ago? That shit was hard as fuck.
Telling you,
and I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all?
But that's what I'm saying. That's the point. I'm not saying Moneybagg Yo is going about to fall off or none of that shit. But it's just like with this streaming shit, I think people be feeling themselves thinking they them niggas and like it's people that think because the success Moneybagg Yo having right now, he bigger than Gotti. Gotti, but it's people, your age, like the shit like they thinking that, man.
Gotti is OG.
Man, Gotti been here for 20 years though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, even if Gotti never sold 100,000 first, Gotti got a 20-year career. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
one type of niggas be in the NBA, he 18-7.
You know what I'm saying? Like
18-7 his whole career.
That's what
that's a really good NBA career.
Yeah, and that's why I respect people like Fab. Like, you can say what you want about Fab. Fab probably never been the number one rapper in the game, but Fab always been that nigga. Like, Fab never been a pushover. He always been on the hottest niggas album, like the features and shit. Like, Fab just been a consistent nigga for 20 years. Like, I respect. I would much rather have a career like that than just
a motherfucker have a hot run.
Like, Like,
we talk about that shit all the time.
Yeah, like
and that's with anybody in life, not even just rapping.
Yeah, like I would rather be like we had Ali on here. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ali. But I would rather be. No, he made a lot of money. I ain't gonna say Nelly made it. Nelly's still rich as shit. I'm trying to think of somebody that's like they was Ja Rule. Even though 50 killed this shit, but people Ja Rule was the biggest nigga for like 5 years. And then that shit was over with. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would rather be Fab. I would rather be Jadakiss. Like, a consistent nigga making money for 25 years than just be a hot nigga for 5 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would much rather have that. Like, than just. So
you saying which one is Moneybagg gonna be? That was your question.
If I had to bet, I think Moneybagg would be a 5-year nigga, like a 5-year run. But that's great though.
I won't say that though because what is it, 2021? He damn near on a 3 to 4 years right now. He almost said
he popped.
He had his peak.
He has peak now. Like now, this where your run start. Like it ain't. your run don't start until
I think he can get better. I think
Maybe.
he might. I think he got. I don't know. I don't know if I would bet on the 10 years.
I think,
I'd say
but
5 though.
Man, to me nowadays it's just so much based off your lifestyle to go with your
Popularity.
music, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of that shit prolong people's career. You know what I'm saying? Like
He can stay popping
who
on
you,
Instagram.
who you dating? You know what I'm saying? Like the circle that you run with, like all of that shit got a lot to do with it. That shit can keep you floating, can keep you hot.
Yeah.
You know, but like Cole, no features type shit, he just cold. Like them type of people come a dime a dozen though. But Moneybag, if he date no girl, that shit had a lot to do with, you know, where he at. Like for real. Was it Meg first?
Yep.
yeah.
And then old girl, like I just feel like, you know, people, I just feel like that got a lot to do with people's careers nowadays. The social media side. Like I feel like,
I just think we don't realize how many people be here today going tomorrow. This is, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, they be definitely going.
like it
and
be
it's
like,
gonna be somebody like
Yeah.
somebody that we all listen to right now.
Yep, and they gonna be
3 years from
gone.
now, they gonna be
you
like,
won't even,
damn.
you ain't even gonna
Yeah.
realize it though. And it's like, and the
because
thing,
there's so many rappers.
Yep.
It's so many nowadays. Like a lot of times when y'all be talking about rappers, young rappers, new rappers, I've never even heard of them. You know what I'm saying? But it'd be a big deal. They be on all of the biggest social media sites, but I never even heard of them.
Yep.
So social media play a large part in the game. Period. It could be a gift and a curse.
That's why I don't like that shit though. I feel like it ain't no like they don't go for people that's talented. They just go for like popularity.
And I understand that, but if I was, to me it's, if you in the game and you surviving, and if you doing like the little gimmicks or whatever to stay hot or whatever, like it is what it is. I don't blame you. Who the fuck want to go broke or who want to become irrelevant?
No, I'm not. No. I'm not talking about the artists that get on and they still do that. I'm talking about like the people that sign artists and shit like that. You know, back in the day, they would sign people. They was unknown people,
Okay, yeah.
and like they had talent.
They sign the people.
Now it's just like you just might have went viral for
you got deal.
for licking the toilet seat, and then you made a decent song, and now you got a record deal because you got 10 million followers on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? And they trying to
That go back to you feeling like rapping is a lick though.
yeah.
So
And like, but that's even like just hearing. I don't want to keep using Moneybag Yo, but we talking about Moneybag Yo. Fuck it. We talking about Moneybag Yo. Him like doing an interview. He talking about like man, rapping easy. Like when you start rapping, I started rapping like 3 years ago, cause my homie did his show and he got $500, so I started rapping. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas like don't even give a fuck about that shit, but it's just easy. It's super hard. It's like hitting the lottery, but at the same time, it's easy too.
Once you get in.
Cause once you meet somebody or some shit like that, like you in. Like I talk about him like the little baby homeboy, the Rollo Rodriguez nigga. It's like the worst rapper I've ever heard in my life. But it's like he got videos with 10 million views and shit because he got pictures.
punchline.
He is terrible.
He got punchline.
That dude is terrible though. Like
He said he won't
I
punchline.
never heard of him.
no, he bad. Like he can't rap at all. Like he terrible. But
I
it's
can't
Is
understand.
he
it.
Hispanic?
no, it's just little baby homeboy.
Man, he
Latin
hard.
Rodriguez.
He hard.
But that's what I'm saying though. It's like he just on because little baby homeboy, and then he get little baby on the song. It can work out for him.
He ain't trash though.
No, that dude is terrible. I bet on money he'll never get on like that. Like that dude. That
I
dude.
just
horrible.
laugh because he's so serious. Like he takes my phone like this dude trash. I'm like, dude, it ain't that bad.
Nah, that shit terrible. Like
He gotta
Silk the Shocker vibes.
he gotta
I ain't even gonna do Silk like
what
that.
is it? Enunciate. Is that the word? He gotta do that better. You can't understand what he's saying half the time. It sounds good though.
Man, but shout out to that was a nice little
Like you be in
music.
the car like
No,
you know what he said though.
no, cause
Sound hard.
It sound hard like
that ain't true. I'm telling you,
That's
this
what happened to me.
he be off beat.
Snapping though, like
He be like off beat and shit. You be like, what the fuck?
what about No Cap? You like No Cap?
No cap. They rap with Future?
No man. He like in the same circle with Rilo.
I ain't heard him yet, man. I don't know, man.
Now he got some punchlines and he can rap. I'll put you on him after this.
Man, but that was good. That was a dope music combo. What else we got? Oh yeah, we getting a lot of flack for our men and women can't be friends convo.
What's the conversation? What they telling?
So why we getting? I mean, what's the disagreement?
Because women basically was saying that why the fuck do pretty much like why men and women can't be friends? Like why does everything have to go to like sexual? Like why would you look at a woman sexually?
I don't think we ever said that you couldn't be. We just said that there was
When the conversation just kept on going, like basically what women was they grief, like what I was seeing, they grief was like, damn, you could be friends with somebody and never be in the situation where y'all gotta do that. So like, why would we making that like a big thing? You know what I'm saying?
What I said is like human beings, animals, we're sexual beings. You know what I'm saying? You attracted to what you attracted to though. Mm-hmm. So it's like for you to just rule that all the way out, that sounds crazy.
No, but what they were saying, like everybody is in control of their own thing. So like you can be friends with a woman and just like y'all can never be in a situation where anything sexual has to come up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could just be cool. Yeah. Like y'all could just meet each other at a restaurant. Y'all could just go out. Y'all can it'll never like y'all can be friends. It just never come up.
But that just can't. We know why? Because everything.
You wouldn't. It would because you in a relationship or you just not attracted to that person.
Yeah.
And everything you just named was also like a boundary, like we were talking.
No, like
you going to a restaurant, you going to out in public.
No, but it could be like if I like last night I had a fight party.
Right.
If I had a female friend, like she come to the fight party, she leave when everybody else leave. It never like that's what I mean. That's what the woman was saying basically. It's scenarios where it'll never be a scenario, but we just kept on dwelling on like what if. But it ain't always a what if because like that might not never happen.
It ain't always.
You know what I'm saying? Like we was just thinking like that's just the worst thing that can happen. And they was saying like,
but we were saying also like that's
but
the
you
ultimate test of it though.
You got to make sure that it ain't the what if. Okay, like say.
Why would you have to make sure? You don't have to.
No, okay, like nigga, how many times you been at my house before? Like you my friend.
Yeah.
So you been at my house like when it's a party. You done been in my car with me where ain't nobody in the car with me. We been in my house when it wasn't nobody there but me and you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't attracted to each other, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, you gotta, like, yeah, if you got a female friend, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna meet you have to make sure that it don't never be that.
No, but all right, but at the same time, we got friends that we work with. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't never just been you and your homie at work, from work, just you and him at the crib or you and him in the whip. It's just like when it's an event, like that person comes to the event, I might meet this nigga at Hooters or some shit like that. That's what they were saying. Basically, like it don't have to be tested. And they said though, niggas we feeling ourselves too much that just because every woman don't just want a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Just no matter what, like whatever motherfuckers say, like just because, like you were saying, sexual being, every woman just don't want to.
We didn't. But we were saying that the woman can get whatever they want.
But but
that's what I'm saying. Like a woman, she might not never like she just don't like you like that.
Oh,
like you can be attractive anything, but like she just don't like you. You know what I'm saying? So like she ain't never coming to you like that. Like it ain't never coming up. You ain't gotta worry about that. It ain't never even like if a woman like if she out of shape or something, she ain't your type. That can be one of your best friends because you're not attracted to her at all.
Right.
Like we never brought that up. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I went back and like listened to it.
I thought we did bring that up.
No, but I watched it again, man. Like I watched this shit again. Everything we was saying, it would just go back to like, no, because if
it did, but
everything like we always went back, and that's what it was just a thing. Like
if you rule that out, like if you rule all that hypothetical out, then yeah, a man and woman could be friends.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. I feel like that was my stance on it too. All that shit can be out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause for instance, like me, I'm different. Like, I'm married, so it's like it ain't so. Cause I take accountability for myself, so I'm not just gonna act like, you know what I'm saying, like that like that's cap. Like, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers. Because you a certain age and shit, you get a certain level. Like, when you make a move, like, you doing this shit, you accountable for your actions. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no, man, I got drunk and it just happened. Like, ain't no just happened like that. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if I got a female friend, I'm not chilling with her or some shit like that out of respect for my woman, because that's probably gonna make her uncomfortable. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But, like, you can still be my female friend, but it's like, it's boundaries. And, like, when I said that, Katie cut me off, like,
and that's all. I think that's all what everybody was saying.
Yeah, but like we should have. I feel like we should have just got into it. Like, it's cool, but it just got to be boundaries. You know what I'm saying? But I think the boundaries is more for like your partners and shit like that. Because I feel like you control what you control of, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, fam, you can not cheat. You know what I'm saying, on your woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter how bad this person is, like, even if it's Holly Berry, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, I couldn't pass on Holly Berry. Mm-hmm. But you could have, though. Right. You're going to make a choice to do that, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, I still agree that men and women can be friends. But it's just...
I never said that they couldn't.
It just has to be bad.
I never said that they couldn't.
Yes, y'all did.
I never said that they couldn't. I said boundaries, and it's got a lot to do with an attraction.
Telling y'all, dude. Stino ain't fuck with it at all.
Like, but the thing about it is, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody be acting like they so fucking secure. You know what I'm saying? But if your woman go have drinks with a gay guy, you cool. Your woman go have a drink with the guy that she grew up with that wasn't even an attractive guy, you probably cool with that. Your woman going to drink with an attractive dude that the ladies love, you know what I'm saying? You ain't okay with that. I'm fuck what nobody say. You ain't. Like, so it got a lot to do with attraction. That's what I kept preaching. It got a lot to do with the attraction. Because we are sexual beings. That's all I say.
This my point on all that shit. Yeah. I think it's more me just like having a male ego, like, man, I don't want motherfuckers to see my woman out with a nigga or some shit.
All
like
that.
But I swear on everything I love. If I swear to God, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Like, I trust my woman. Like, I trust my woman at this point. Like, she can't shit I don't put boundaries. My woman can do a lot of shit. She don't have. I can't say she had male friends and none of that shit. But like, I'm secure. That's just because she just never had male friends. Right. But if I was to get with, if my woman always had a male friend or some shit like that, it would be boundaries. But it would be situations like you gotta trust your woman though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would tell her like you gotta watch a nigga. But like, at the end of the day, this nigga ain't gonna rape your woman. Ain't nobody like Lil Baby said, ain't nobody out raping these girls though. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, you like I like you can say what you will. If my woman can have, if she had a male friend, like, I would have to accept that because that's just what it is. But because ain't no
and I understand that though. But you never going to take accountability? Like, you never going to say about the attraction? That'll never change your mind.
Everybody attracted to everybody. Like, people can be attracted to whoever it's what they do. It's they like you got to make a move. You got to make a move. Like, you could be attracted to whoever.
I'm saying it's not about a move or nothing. I'm just saying, like, so if she go out with him, and then versus her going out with him, does that change at all?
No, I don't give a fuck if this nigga is like women like this nigga or women don't like this nigga. If that's her friend, that's her friend. She gotta cheat.
And I understand that, and I don't believe that.
But
I swear to God, I don't believe that. You my nigga. I don't believe that. I wouldn't believe that coming from nobody.
Why though?
Because
so
like,
you're not gonna think about that shit at all.
You say even your ego and anything, like, so if she go out with dude versus her going out with dude, Like it's the same as that's the same male friend. Fuck no.
But it's a.
And the same thing with a woman. If she go out with her, if you step out with old girl, you know what I'm saying, your home girl, and then versus you stepping out with her, it's like, oh yeah, because they just grew up together.
But that's what I was about to say. It depends. It depends how they friends. If they grew up together or whatever like that. If this person could be been her friend before she knew you. So. But that's what I'm saying. But that's you saying so. But I look at that shit different though. I would look at it differently. Now if say your woman she in law school, so she grown as shit. She met this nigga in law school, and you know what I'm saying, Rico Suave ass nigga. No nigga. But if this her childhood friend or some shit like that, this nigga might have been around before me. Like you, like
I'm not saying that can't be her friend. I'm saying that you're going to look at it different. Yeah. I'm not asking you either. I'm saying that you're going to look at that different.
No, I'm not.
Versus her going out with the fat, unattractive guy versus her going out with DK Metcalf walking in like Megatron.
Fam,
you know what I'm saying?
The fat nigga be the one cracking while you worried about this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how that shit'll go.
I'm saying it couldn't go like that though. I'm not saying that it couldn't go.
But that's what I'm saying. So that's why I'm saying I wouldn't give a fuck because if she gonna cheat, she gonna cheat. That's my point. She gonna go. So it don't matter if it's DK Metcalf or it's Bruce. You know what I'm saying? Like, if she want to fuck one of them niggas, she gonna fuck him. Whether she go out for drinks with him or not. So that's what I'm saying. That's
I'm not saying what she gonna do or what she ain't gonna do. I'm saying as you.
So it ain't no point in you be like, fuck that. You ain't going out with DK. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't. But you can go out with Bruce. Because if she want to fuck DK, she gonna fuck him. And she probably gonna fuck him now because you telling her she can't fuck him, can't go out to drinks with him type shit.
You saying that you gonna judge it the same and all?
Yes, that's at the end of the day, I'm judging it exactly the same. Like if I say no to Bruce, I'm saying no to DK Metcalf. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just how that shit gonna go. If I say yeah to Bruce, DK can go get some too. No. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. It's all about that shit. No, you not gonna. I met this cool guy at the library. He cool as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gonna go out to dinner.
So she gonna look at it the same too?
Huh?
She gonna look at it the same too?
Women is way different than men. It's certain shit that I look at it as a man. It's like, you shouldn't be, like, men shouldn't be as emotional as women though. Like, this is me, personally. Like, it's shit, I feel like men and women are different and they should look at situations different though. Like, men... we gotta take that. Women got a perception of like they got, and we got a perception of them. Like niggas be on some dog ass shit. Like you know what I'm saying? From what this women look at is like. So shit come with that shit. And this how you look at shit. Everybody different. Like there's certain shit I might look at shit different 5 years ago. Everybody different. But fuck it. I probably wouldn't even be with no woman that got a whole bunch of male friends.
See? So you ain't that cool with it then?
I ain't saying I ain't cool. I said I probably.
To me, it's like I said, it's just about. It's just about an attraction.
You know, but you know what it is. You know why I say I wouldn't have a whole bunch of. You know the women to be like, I ain't got no female friends. They hoes. Like when women say I ain't got
that's a whole nother topic.
I ain't got no female friends. Like you don't get along with no women. Like you did something.
Fucked all they men.
You did something though. Like women like that. This thing about it in your head. Like all the women that say
I already
shit.
got it in my head.
Like they be like them the type of women like you can't keep no friends. Or women that just they got a new clique of friends all the time and shit like that.
Messy.
Them different type of women, man.
But women, like I said, I don't really look at women and men like that much different because women, if you talk to a woman, like she knows she want to fuck a dude. Like women be aggressive and shit like that too. They be having them same, you know, they just the way they go about it be totally different. You know what I'm saying? Because social, you know what I'm saying? Like society saying like we supposed to meet a woman, court a woman, do all of that though. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason they don't do it. But other than that, they'd be sliding on niggas like, you know what I'm saying? Like we'll slide on the female. But I don't think women would put themselves in the position to do something unless they wanted to do it. So if they put themselves in that position, I feel like they open the door for you to do it. I ain't about holding a motherfucker to a higher standard. Motherfuckers is that we all human beings. We all subject to the same thing. We sexual beings. You're attracted to what you're attracted to. If you ain't attracted to a person, then that's just what it is. But you can't just say that I ain't attracted to this attractive ass person.
You can't, but you could be attracted. It's the act. You could be attracted all you want. Like you gotta go through with it. You could think a motherfucker is this woman is gorgeous. You still gotta do something. Like just because you're attracted to him.
You a bad motherfucker under temptation.
But you gonna be tempted in your life though. Like you know what I'm saying? You ain't never passed on nothing.
No, I've been tempted, but at certain situations I wouldn't put myself in that position.
But if
I passed on a lot of shit.
and that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like
I
you,
passed on a lot
but
of
that's what I'm saying. Like at the end of the day, it's on you. Like you can pass on some shit. You know what I'm saying? It could be some bad shit, but you got more important shit. Like you know, if you do this, you fucking up the shit at the crib. Like you know what I'm saying? So like you gonna pass, you'll pass on some shit. That's you being in your right state of mind, conscious as fuck, 24/7 too though. What you talking about? Alcohol involved?
Alcohol, situation, anything, emotional
You ain't even
situation.
gonna go over to her crib.
That's excuse, but that's what I'm saying, fam. Like if you going over to a motherfucker, you
just
trying to
said-
fuck him, fam.
No, if you don't go over there, you ain't putting yourself in that position.
It's been situations, fam, like in my life, a lot of situations where I could have did some shit and I passed on some shit.
Yeah, me too. Everybody.
But that's what I'm saying. Like you just gotta. At the end of the day, it's on you. You know what I'm saying? That's like, motherfucker. You let the motherfucker get that shit up, man. You know, niggas was drinking and shit like that. Shit, that's cap. At the end of the day, like for real.
No, it ain't cap. It just ain't an excuse.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
At the same, like I said, we all human beings. I don't know nobody that ain't subject to temptation though. So it's just about putting yourself in that position. It's about you being attracted to that person, being willing to do that. Like no, you could like if it's a chick that I'm not attracted to, like you would never have to worry about it. You leave us alone for a week straight, and you just wouldn't have to worry about it though. Mm-hmm. But like me being honest, being alone with an attractive woman for a certain amount of time, or be put in a certain position, like I might be subject to temptation, and I feel like almost everybody would though. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
But that's when you gotta man up and make a decision though. That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't
be there. Like I wouldn't even have to make a decision. I just wouldn't.
Why
be
go through that?
What if like I said, what if we had a fight party? I had a fight party and then everybody went upstairs. Or everybody went outside. Niggas smoking. Everybody went outside to smoke. It's just you and this girl. And she attracted to shit. You attracted to her and shit like that. But you got a woman. And
That's totally different though.
No, but listen. I ain't done. They smoking. She on you crazy though. Like on you hard, on you heavy and shit like that. You got a choice to do the shit, to go through, get her number, do all that shit. Or be like, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? Like you got a decision to make. Even if she attracted you, this is the type of woman you like and everything like that. But you got a decision to make. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't just because she attractive. Like I'm hopeless. Like I just gotta. I ain't had no choice. Like you know what I'm saying? Like,
see, that's two totally different things, my nigga. Like you talking about a nigga that just can't pass up on no pussy at all.
But
you know what I'm saying?
But that's how you sound.
That's not how I sound. I don't think nobody think I sound like that though. You sound like a nigga that with the willpower of a god. You know what I'm saying?
That's like a nigga.
That's how you sounding, my nigga. That's how you coming off. I'm being honest.
All right, but
if anybody can disagree, let me know. You sound like a nigga that just ain't going.
I'm speaking.
You know, and that don't sound realistic. And
it's people that don't be going. It's people that don't cheat on their peoples, man.
And I'm not.
But how many positions have they been in?
All right, but it's people that get put in positions and they don't fuck off, fam.
How many times?
And I'm not saying that it's impossible.
But that's why we having a back and forth because we going back and forth because it's like
I'm saying due to the circumstance. You saying hell no, period. That's all I'm saying.
No, but I'm saying you got to be accountable for yourself.
Most definitely, whether I do it or whether I don't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But it's always a possibility though. You ruling out the possibility altogether.
it could happen, but I'm saying
That's
at the
it,
end of the
that's all
day,
I'm
it's
saying.
on you. That's what I'm saying. Y'all trying to throw in other shit. It's on you. If the woman cheat or you cheat, it's on you. That's my point.
What other
I'm not
shit
saying
they
it
throw
can't.
in?
And I nobody.
Y'all
never
throwing in
denied
other
that,
shit,
though.
scenarios, talking about shit. If
I'm talking. No, we
if
throwing
motherfuckers
in
fucked up,
human
motherfuckers
scenarios,
did
bro.
this shit.
You talk about some shit that's way out of there. We throwing in human reaction, human scenarios though. We ain't said nothing far fetched though.
No.
you going out on the
And
beach.
I'm not saying
ain't nobody
nothing-
said we was on the beach, an island for 7 weeks. Ain't nobody said nothing like that. We talk about regular scenarios that every human being be in though.
And
You
I'm-
talk about like some shit that you're like, God, I just can't go. Don't give a fuck. I ain't going.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying yes, it's temptation, but at the end of the day, it's on you.
Nobody never said it wasn't.
But that's why we arguing. Yes, y'all is.
Nobody, no, I never roll the tape. I never said that it wasn't on me. I never said that if I cheat, then it was because of.
Fam, you said, I don't give a fuck what nobody say, motherfucker ain't turning down nothing that they attracted to. You said that.
No, I never
You
said
said
that.
that.
I never said
We
that.
recording.
I understand. I never said
You
that.
said, I don't believe you, like motherfuckers
I never said. So if that's the case, then I said that anybody would cheat. That's the same. I never said that. I'm saying that it would be hard. I never said that nobody could turn down something that they're attracted to. I'm saying that it'd be hard in a certain situation because of temptation.
So what you
And
say-
after somebody do that, fuck yeah, they held accountable. I'm not. So you going off?
Hey, what did you say when you said, I don't give a fuck what nobody say? Like, what was that point?
I'm saying that like you make it seem like that it's just that shit don't happen, it could never happen, and all of that though. If you're a certain person, it'll never happen regardless. That's what you said.
I'm saying you can avoid it. And that's what I was just
you
going
can
off what the
avoid
woman-
it, but it'll be hard. Like that, I never said it.
It
couldn't
ain't,
happen.
but I would shout out to all the people feedback because this is a good conversation that we having off of it. But I was saying basically for the feedback, the women was saying basically it can be a lifelong friendship and it'll never be that. Like you'll never be tested like that.
Because
y'all
they
can be
thinking-
lifetime.
because-
and I
because they
don't,
thinking
and
of
I
a
don't,
motherfucker.
and I don't disagree.
They
But
thinking of a
like-
motherfucker they're not attracted to.
But
No, they could be but like they could be an attractive person and all that. But it'll
they
be
said that.
Yes, like that's what I'm saying. Like saying like it could be.
Then if that's the
That
case,
motherfucker-
then when we married and stuff like that. So that if that's the case, then your wife cool, her husband cool, everybody cool. That shit just don't be happening like that though. Like everybody just cool because y'all just friends. Everybody know that y'all just friends. That's fine. So what you about to do? Nothing. I'm finna go catch up with Tasha. All right, see you later, honey. It don't go like that. I don't fuck with nobody. Say it just don't go like that.
We know somebody like that.
Huh?
We know somebody like that though.
And I'm saying it just don't like it could, but it just
And
don't,
I think that's what
We speaking on the majority.
But I think that's just what the women was saying. They were just saying it's scenarios where it could go like that.
we never said it wasn't.
that's rare.
And that. But that's the point I'm making. That's why it's the debate.
You talk about like some minority shit, like that type of shit is rare. And I don't think we.
But I didn't ask-
me personally, I never said that it couldn't happen. That men and females couldn't be friends. I just said it's different circumstances, and I just laid out. I'm talking about human interactions. I'm not talking about nothing far fetched. I'm talking about like just the way men and women work, the way human beings work, the way animals work. That's all I'm saying. If you can't rule that shit out, because then we ain't real.
From the women's perspective, all they was saying, that's all we was talking about, was that part happening instead of just like
It can happen.
I didn't like basically how the question was asked, can men and women be friends? And Steve Harvey said, fuck no. And they were saying we was like, fuck no.
I don't think we said fuck.
But I'm telling you what the
I
people
get-
were
yeah,
saying.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because even if Joe Jack was saying, yeah, it could happen, he brought up a scenario where this shit would go bad.
Because it's not a yes or no conversation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So whatever feedback y'all got is that's what the fuck y'all got. Yeah. You can't pick your feedback. If you
But
ain't-
but it was a yes or no question.
No, it's not though because you can't fully
you can't
answer.
you can't do that. That can't be a yes or no question.
Yeah. That's why it was a good
We
question.
giving
though.
full motherfucking answers. Like that's why I say my perspective is you gotta test that shit out.
If it's a yes or no, yeah. Because if you betting money like can male and females be friends, bet. I'm gonna say no, bet no.
Yeah.
Yeah, they could. Yes, they could. If you want me to just say that, then this wouldn't even be a fucking podcast.
Yeah.
Yes. LeBron better than Jordan? No. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be a podcast though. So like, I don't think we said anything wrong, but it's just.
No, we didn't say nothing wrong. It was just beef.
I don't,
you said
I
they
don't
also-
think we said anything biased. But the thing about it is, if you got a podcast with all males, we're always gonna speak from a male's perspective. Now, if you think that's wrong, then that's on you.
No, but what's funny about this shit, right? We ain't even playing no sleepers because we about to be over 2 hours. But what's funny about it, when we have a woman on here, we're gonna bring this conversation up again because it's funny. All you women, that shit cap. Like, you know how women be acting like they don't, like, oh, cause I ain't going type shit. You know what I'm saying? And we all know scenario. That's why the conversations go like that, because we all know them situations where this woman might not have been attracted to you. She might act like she might have been attracted to you, and then
You get in that.
if something happens. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But women will put off a thing like they just ain't going type shit like that. Oh, that's my brother, or
They do it every day on
shit like
Facebook.
that. But you know, that's the majority. So that's why the shit'll come up like a thing, man.
I think we kept it too real. And they ain't real.
But I'm sure we're gonna get some more feedback. So
We here for it. Might have to go live next time. Shit.
But
Fucking hop on. Say what you got.
anyone, I'm working on it, man. We might have a woman on next week to tell us about this
Or
shit.
we can have a woman call in, or multiple women call in.
I want to hear this shit.
And that's the thing about it. Is like, when it comes to questions and scenarios and stuff like that, like, it's never a right or wrong answer. You know what I'm
it's all
saying?
opinion.
It's just about how you feel, and it got a lot to do with your experiences and stuff like that. So, like, I'd be interested in hearing people's feedback. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I stand on that attraction shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you come home and, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, this is, you know, Daryl, such, you know what I'm saying? I was up there, how you doing, shit like that. You come home and it's him, be like, the fuck is going on here? Like, you know, it's just, and that ain't even being the insecure. Like I said, got a lot to do with your ego and all of that, though. That ain't even being insecure. Because sometimes it's a lot about a respect level, though. Because you trust your woman. She been along with dude, and you know for a fact that she didn't fuck dude. But you don't know that he didn't try to fuck her. You didn't know that the whole situation was bogus, though. You know what I'm saying? Because men and women are sexual beings. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time, heterosexual people are attracted to the opposite sex. You know what I'm saying? So whenever they in the same place, whether it is that, it looks like that. And if you disagree, put your woman in that scenario and then come back and then, you know, then we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
You know, but if your woman ain't never in that scenario, then you ain't even no shit that you even got to worry about, though. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like with your woman, she's like a homebody. She don't really be out much. You know what I'm saying? So that ain't really a scenario that you might ever even really have to deal
Man, like
with.
Lil Baby said, ain't nobody raping these women, man.
But I agree with you though. Like, you, first of all, everybody's held accountable for everything that they do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's whether you shoot somebody, whether you rape somebody, whether you cheat, whether you steal. Like, you know, everybody is or is supposed to be held accountable for their actions. I'm a firm believer in that. So all the excuses and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, temptation is real. Like, you don't use that as an excuse. Yeah. It is real. Situations is not excuse. It's real. It's just certain situations, it just be like that.
Well, we'll put a pin in this. Appreciate y'all, man, for episode 95 of the Reason to Doubt podcast. Thank y'all for listening. We'll get up out of here. This is Mac and Cheese. Ignore. Make sure y'all subscribe. Joe Jack 23 YouTube. Subscribe to Reason to Doubt YouTube. Instagram, Reason to Doubt Pod on Twitter. Supreme Pod got on IG. Let us know y'all feedback. And we're going to get up out of here, man. We'll have sleepers for y'all next week. Here go one sleeper, though. This is Ignored by Mac and Cheese. Shout out to $1 Million Worth of Game.
Get fly like a tourist. She steady hit me up
Always remember, just because they couldn't doesn't mean you can't. See y'all next week. Shout out to DJ Stino and Fresh 60. We up out of here, man. 1.